Hello everybody, this is Deidre with Paper Crafts and Planners, and I just opened up my Club EP Echo Park subscription box for March 2022, and I'm getting it pretty early. This is the 28th, and it came while I was out of town last week, so that's pretty fast for getting this. Usually they come right the last couple days of the month or even into the next month, so I'm pretty excited to get to play with this already. So this is the big kit that has the 12 by 12. And then on next month, it'll be the smaller kit that's considered a card making kit. So I just wanted to clear that up. I get both of them, and I'll link to last month's card making kit if you'd like to look at it in the description below. So this is called New Day, the March 2022 kit, and here's your inspiration sheet. And then it kind of walks you through doing a 12 by 12 layout and a card. Really cute. Okay. First of all, there is some washi, and look at that with those rainbows. I love those. And I've not gotten into the whole rainbow thing. I'm going to be honest, I haven't done a lot. I know every company's got some kind of rainbow dies, stamps, papers. But look at those. Those are very pretty. So I'm happy to get this since I really didn't jump on board and get a lot of that kind of stuff. There are some chipboard accents. And when you see these are going to repeat in the ephemera, they're going to repeat in the paper pack, so you really get a lot of opportunity to make duplicates of things when you get these collections. I love this says Bakery Gelato Boba. Cute. So those are chipboards, and they're not adhesive. You're going to need to put some glue on those. We received some enamel dots this time. As you'll notice, I took the packaging off to kind of avoid as much glare as I could with my ring light. So I love when they include these enamel dots within the colors that coordinate with the collection. And here's the ephemera and 33 pieces. This says die cut cardstock pieces. Sometimes they're frames and something else. Grow Wild. Friends Were Flowers, I'd Pick You. And here's some letters. I don't know what they say. S-H-I, oh, shine, N and an E. Really pretty with the little plaids in the back. Oh, look at that. These are so cute. Little hat. I love the tiny ones. I know I always say this for the insides of the cards or to make little tags to go on gifts, which I'm sure I'm going to do some of those. You Make Me Melt. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Carefree. Be a Seeker of Everyday Magic. The colors are just beautiful with this one. Some yellows and some almost mauve-y pinks, I think there are, and blues and greens. Just really pretty. I'd love to go to this little town with these tiny shops there. I've never met a flower I didn't like. Beautiful. Be like a flower and keep your face to the sun. Cute. And these pop out so you can use the frame separate from that inside piece. These photos mean so much to me. Living the Sweet Life. So this is what they consider more of a scrapbooking or project kit than the smaller kit for the card making. Live Our Best Life. Cute. Plant the Seeds of Love and Kindness. But I, of course, will make some cards with it. I like People Who Smile When It Rains. I have a daughter that always went outside and wanted to be in the rain whenever it rained. Bloom Where You Are Planted. Even the most beautiful wildflowers are considered weeds in the wrong garden. Oh, cute. Spring reminds us that there is beauty in a fresh start. I love that too. Okay, and then we have the 6x6 paper pad. There are 24 double-sided, so there'll be 12 with 2 of each design. And there's probably going to be some cut aparts. Is that all one? Such thick paper, it's hard to tell. Now this is an Echo Park, not a Cartabella this month, because Cartabella is really thick. Ice cream cones. And some cut aparts here. Oh, I love this one with the flowers. That's pretty too. This is just all greenery. A tone on tone look. Hello, beautiful friend. Oh, that's going to make a perfect card. You Are So Tweet. And this is great for journaling on a 12 by 12 layout or any kind of size layout, really. Some bumblebees. Some yellow with white polka dots. Some little wire baskets with flowers in them. Did they say something on there? Oh, it just says flowers in little tiny letters. So, and most likely the papers will be the same, but larger in the 12 by 12 sheet. Well, maybe I haven't gotten all the way through. Feels like I have. Yes, I think I have. Anyway, there are 12 different designs, double-sided, 2 of each. Here is the sticker sheet with the 12 by 12 pack. So again, you can see it's all the same kind of elements, and they've just put it on the sticker sheet. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, well, this is a different design. Love that. And when they do these, so this would be the New Day collection, and this is the 3x4 journaling card sheet. Because when you go on places like scrapbook.com, you can just buy the sheet usually if they've got a new collection. Oh, I love that for journaling too. And this one you could stamp in, really pretty. Okay, and this is the pinky colors. This is called Full Bloom, this page. Oh, and you can see why. And then the little strip down here is really usable too. This one is called Pretty as a Picture. Flip it. Oh, with the cameras. Those are gorgeous. It'll seem like I want to fussy cut those. And this one's called Multi-Journaling Cards. So they're going to be different sizes, the journaling cards. I love these strips too with the rainbow and the cameras. Really pretty. And this is like a minty green. I know it's probably not showing up correctly on my camera, but it's like a minty green color check. This one's called Freshly Picked. Oh, I love that blue in the background. So pretty. And these are ice cream cones on that pink. It's called Radiant Rainbows. Oh, pretty. And this is kind of that minty green again. 6x4 journaling cards this time. Nice and big. And here's that with all the greenery, the tone-on-tone piece. And it's called Beautiful Blooms. Oh, I love that. Oh, and here's some clouds. This is called Perfect Day Plaid. Gorgeous colors with this. Here's some pennants, and this is the 4x4 journaling cards. Really pretty. And here's the yellow with the white dots and the bumblebees on the back. And this one, oh sorry, this one is called Bee Buddies. Cute. And this one's called Hand Picked. I love all the different pinks on here with some white. And then there are those wire baskets on the back. Really cute. Okay, so I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this, and we'll come back and put some projects together. All right, we're going to make our first card here. I made a ton of stuff, and so I'm going to show it all to you, but I thought we'd make some cards together. So this first one, I cut a piece of paper. This is a slimline at 7 by 8.5. So when you score it in half, it is 3.5 by 8.5. And then I had this piece, the reason I did it is I had this piece that was 3 inches wide, and so I cut it to 8 inches. So it's just about a ½ inch extra around. So we will, I'm going to ink up the edges, I think, just because it's going on this. I just like the way it looks when it's going on this colored cardstock like that. And on the back of this was some pretty stuff, but it went the other direction. I decided I wanted this to go to be vertical rather than horizontal. And then I have the extra piece. When you cut the card bases out of these 8.5 by 11, you end up with these extra pieces. So this one I cut at 1 inch, it's right at 1 inch by 8. So it's going to go all the way down this piece. And then I have this one that's just a little over ½ inch. And again, it was a strip I had, and so I cut it down to 8 inches. So it could go on top of this one. So let's start putting this together. Some adhesive on here. And try to get this as even as I can, you know. I have a little grid here. I really could get it very even, but do I ever? Hardly. Let's see there. That looks about right. And then I'm going to put this piece on top. And I'm not going to ink up everything, so it's not going to take as long, but I just thought this one would look nice since I have this kind of craft, light craft colored card base in the background. Lay this down on top. Kind of center that as much as I can without putting my head right over the top of it. This was a sticker from the sticker sheet, and then I punched with my 2.5 inch scallop circle out of another scrap of paper that was the blue with kind of the random dots on it. So we're going to put that right about there, I think. And we have some dots here, so let's pick which color. That's 2 tone on tone. So maybe we'll do the yellow. Yeah, I think the yellow. Just put a few. Maybe that. I didn't get my tweezers out, sorry, so you're seeing me struggle with this. And then we'll put a bigger one down here and a smaller one. There we go. I think that looks cute. Put this on the front. And again, try to center it. There we go. And then I cut a white piece, and I have this scrap, so I'm going to put them one on top of the other. So we have a little frame, and then the white piece to sign inside, since this is a colored card base. I like to do that. Close enough. I'm going to put this on the inside, and I have a lot of stickers and things I could see. I really don't have much left though, do I? Here, let's just do a couple of leaf up there, or a sprig, whatever you want to call that. And then one down here, a couple down here. And I've done the cardinal sin of card makers here, and I've left the lid off this. Don't do that. Don't do what I do. That is a great way to ruin something. Okay, we're going to put this on the inside. And I went ahead and made some envelopes off camera because I have a video showing how to do that with the envelope punch board by We Are Memory Keepers. I have the one that's, I have the regular one, and then I have the one that's for the slimline, a mini slimline here. This one. And I have a tutorial with that one, so I'm not going to show you how that works. But I did make this envelope, which I think is super cute. And it's going to go in like this. And so that's card number 1. Okay, I made a bunch of these mini slimline cards. And because it's so nice to have a piece of 3x6 and it just fits right on there. So if you have that 6x6 pad, you can get 2 card fronts out of that. So I cut this at 6.5 by 6 1/4, folded it in half so it's 3.5, no, it's 3 1/4 by 6 1/4. So, which is a great size. And then this piece is a 3x6, so half of one of those 6x6 sheets. And I'm just going to center that. And then this was a strip I had of this piece of paper. So I just flipped it over. We're going to use the other side. And put it right about there. And then I had this stamp set, and it is from a previous kit. And I don't remember if it was the bigger 12x12 kits back in the day they came with. Back in the day, it was like a year ago. They came with stamp sets, but now they just come with the card kits, the stamp sets. So I took this Friends Are Flowers in the Garden of Life, which I thought really went with this kit, and I just stamped it a few times and then cut it out from a little rectangle here. And we're going to put that on the front, which I don't know how we could, however you want to put it. And then I cut a piece of white to go on inside. And then we have some more stickers. So I will pull something out that I think, I'm always dropping my glue during these videos. I don't know why, but I do. And again, this is maybe like a 3x6 to just kind of fit on the inside. Just so we have a white piece, and let's see what we have. Oh, okay, we have this little triangle piece that matches the front. So let's just put that one there. Well, help if I got it up there at the edge. Good enough. I'll put that there for decoration. And I made some mini slimline card envelopes from that same thing. So this one doesn't coordinate as well. It might coordinate with one of the other ones. I made a couple of different, you know, the ones that go vertical and the ones that go horizontal. But there was so much paper with this kit that I really felt the need to make some envelopes. I also took and did liners for a few envelopes. And the way I did this was I just took apart an envelope, and I sort of keep this deconstructed envelope around, and then I just trace and come down about as far, and then I cut inside those lines and then just move it around until I have it as a liner, so as much as I need to show. It doesn't go all the way down, but that's all you're going to see. So I made a few of those also. Okay, so there's that one. As you can see, these cards are super simple because you have these journaling cards and so many stickers and ephemera. So this was a little, I think it's a 3x4. Yeah, about 3x4. I cut it down a tiny bit card, and then I cut this piece at about 2.5, and this one then at, let's see, no, 2.25, and then this one would be 3, so it would be 4.25. And I didn't even cut down the 6-inch, so I'm just going to put these on and then I'll trim around. So let's see, where's my adhesive? Both sides of these are pretty. I just picked a side. I'm going to line that up. I'm going to put this one down. You see some of the pieces that are journaling on the other side, journaling cards. I didn't use the journaling cards because there were just so many. I figured I could afford to waste a few on a card front. So get that situated, and then we'll trim this off. I don't know where my big, oh, there they are. My bigger scissors. These aren't my biggest though, I don't know. There's debris on my desk after doing all this, as I'm sure you can imagine. How much mess goes into using up an entire paper collection, which is pretty much what I did. I'll show you at the end what I have left over, and it is not a lot. So I'm going to just trim those scraps, and I have no problem throwing those away. Because I use so much of this. And then we're just going to put that about there. And at the end you'll see I made several with these journaling cards like that. That, and should we put some dots? I think we should. So let's put this color here. Well, these are not coming off that easy. And then down here, let's pick a different color. How about the blue? Dark blue, maybe. And we'll put those down here. There we go. I think it's super cute, and there's just not much to it. I didn't decorate the inside of this with anything. Should we take another one of those? Yeah, we'll take one of these little banners and do that. There we go. Okay, I have a couple of mini slimlines here that are very similar in the way I'm going to put them together. I'm going to use journaling cards to kind of collage, and I got the inspiration for this one from this right here. Now mine's not as busy, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I have the journaling card, and I'm going to attach this yellow polka dot right up to that line so you don't see the white of the journaling card, just like they did on the example. This right about there. Hopefully they line up. Yep. And then we'll put this down on the card base. And I took, this was a strip on the sticker sheet that was all flowers, and so I put that at the bottom. Then I have this beautiful, and I'm going to put that right about there. When I took stickers and used them from the sticker sheet, other than something like this, what I did was I put them down on white paper and cut them out so they just have a little more, they're not going to sink down when I add them around. So let's see, we're going to do these here. I think I have these going here. And then the little bird maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see what we're going to do. And I have this, so cute, this little birdhouse, and I think I'm going to see if I can pry this up a little bit. Yep, and put the birdhouse behind. I think that's adorable. I could put the bird up there, but let's see. Now if I do that, I need some flowers up over on this side. Kind of even things out. Maybe like that. And then maybe we'll put the bird right there. I don't know. It's all cute. It doesn't really matter. And then a couple of flowers. I don't remember how I had laid out in my head, but this is going to work. There we go. And I could put some dots around. I could do whatever I want, but I think this one's good enough as it is. Okay, this one I have a white piece cut. This is what I did. So I stamped the Friends Are the Flowers in the Garden of Life to the inside of a piece. And you know what? I think I'm going to ink around in a little bit of blue or something so it's not that white on white. Let me see what I have around on my desk. I have some Carolina, which is close to my heart color, and a sponge dauber. I had to recently replace my finger daubers. I don't know if you've had yours for a while, but I probably had mine 10 or more years, and they were just breaking down from having the ink on them so long. Okay, like that. Put this on the inside. And I think just that putting that blue around makes it not look like there's just white with white right here. And let's see, what do we have? I think we have yellow. Yep, I have one of these yellow ones. I could put this right on this corner. It seems like there's a little bit of a gap there. And there's that card. Okay, let's do this other mini slimline. Same thing, I have the yellow polka dot, only this one goes 3 by 6, so it reaches the whole, since we don't have that journaling card at the top. And I put some of the flowers at the bottom. And let's go ahead and attach that. It's so hard with these beautiful papers to decide which side to use, because they are pretty on both. Okay, and then this is a journaling card, and I thought I would put it right there. Oops. And give a little bit at the top. And then we're going to use this, Be Like a Flower and Keep Your Face to the Sun, right about there. There we go. And then we're going to put that bumblebee right there. And again, this was a sticker, and I backed it on some white paper so that it would just have a little bit more dimension. And I have this one from the sticker sheet also, and I thought I would put that on the inside. And I didn't stamp a piece for this one for some reason. I can always go back and stamp it right on the card if I want to. I just usually, excuse me, don't do that because I don't want to mess up and then ruin a whole card. But there's that one. Okay, this is another one that I made a bunch the same. And so I took these, and this one's about 2 1/4 and this one's about 2, the strips, and then they're the same 5 1/2 the length of the card. And I'm going to put the clouds at the top. And in just a minute, I'll show you all the cards I made that were similar to the ones I've shown you. And then some that I didn't show you how to do, but they're so simple. I can just explain to you what I did. Okay, there's that. And then I have this little strip that was at the bottom of one of the 12 by 12 papers. Let me see if it's the back side. Okay. Oh, that's not quite as long. That's okay. It's fine. And then this is, I just cut a 3 by 3 mat, and then I cut this down just under 3 by 3 so I'd have a little bit of an edge. This was a 3 by 3 journaling card, so I did have to trim it down just a little bit to go on this 3 by 3 square. Just so I have a little bit of that yellow around. I think that's cute. Put this here. If you don't like the way this kind of sticks up because it's got that hump in the back, you know, through the middle, it's higher, you could take some of your scraps and put it behind each of these. Okay, on the inside, I thought it would be cute. I had a hello that I cut out and I didn't use it. So I thought, hello, happiness. I thought this would be a cute, you know, it's summertime card, or it's spring or summer, whatever season you are waiting on. You could just put happy spring, happy summer inside. There's that. And then the happiness. The hello I cut from a Heavy Doodle die that I have, and I ended up using it on a few cards. I'll show it to you in just a minute. And I just, oops, a little crooked. I think I still have a little bit of wiggle room. Yeah. Okay, there's that one. So let me get the other cards out that I made and show them all to you. Okay, so let me show you all of the cards I made. Some of these you saw me make, and some of these I made off camera. So I tried to make multiples of the same design so that, you know, I'd get the most out of my thought process, not have to reinvent the wheel every time I made a card. This was a 4x4 journaling card. So you can see I just used the journaling cards and the strips at the bottom of the 12x12 papers, or the strips at the top of the 6x6. You know, it has that hole in it, but if you're going to cover it up, it's not going to matter. This is a little chipboard heart that I pulled, and some more stickers. So you can see these came together very quickly. It did, I was working on this for, I don't know, probably 7 hours cumulative to get all of this done, maybe longer. I love this one. And so I used the little macaron stickers on the inside, and another little chipboard heart. This was a piece of ephemera. So you see these colored card bases. I have these in my stash. This is a light lavender, and then I had some scrap paper, some dark purple, and then some different colored, like an off orangey color in my stash. And so what I do is I go to my card bases that I've made, and usually when I make them, it's because I've got a scrap of some 8.5 by 11 paper, and so it's big enough to turn into an A2 card base or whatever size card base. And so that's what I do, and then keep them in a collection. And before I start working with something, I go through and make sure there aren't any card bases I can use with the collection before I make more card bases. This was a sticker, and it had a shape to it, so I backed it on some scrap of dark purple that I had, and then I just cut around it, and then some enamel dots. And this is a 2-inch piece down the middle. There were a lot of 2-inch pieces, and then I used quite a few stickers on this one to decorate the inside. So I have a few thank you cards, as you can see. That's what You Are So Tweet to me seems like a thank you card. And there were a few of those cut aparts. And I love this Hello Beautiful Friend one. Okay, so I had, what did I say? 15 A2 size cards. I have one of the regular slimline size that we made together. And then I have these mini slimline. This is a Heavy Doodle die, and it has a shadow to it. And I got these on scrapbook.com. And then there's I have several Hello dies. I don't know how I ended up with so many Hello, but this is just a journaling card. And again, that purple scrap paper that I had. And this is that stamp from the Echo Park stamp set. And again, just using the same design pretty much repeatedly on some of these. You know, I might mix it up with this being a different width, that kind of thing. These are the ones we made together. This one. And then I have some 3x3s. So I had scrap paper when I made some of the card bases, and so I cut them to 3x6, folded them in half, so I have a little 3x3 card. And then so what I did with these is I cut some squares at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and I laid down all of these strips I had left, and you know, with adhesive, and then I trimmed around that and then put it on top of this 3x3, which I think turned out really cute with all these different patterns. And then this is just a little chipboard piece. And these are just some scraps I had, and I put some stickers down. This would be cute inside a gift bag. And here's another little miniature thank you one. Nothing but blue skies. And then here's another one with all of the strips. And then I put a perfect day. So this would be cute, I think, for a bridal shower or baby shower, I guess it could use. And then, so with those, I have 5 3x3s. And then I cut some tags. So I have this little punch here that I can cut tags with, and I just use some of my scraps, and I may go through and do some more, cut some more tags. And this was a tag that just came just like that in the ephemera pack. This one, you know, I backed with some white, which I will probably do with all of those, and put some chipboard pieces down, and I layered a few things on there. So tags, I made 10 tags because there's one more on a bag here. I made some envelope liners, and I'm probably going to, I've got a few scraps left, so I may do that for envelope liners with what I have left. Some 3x3s envelopes that I made, used my 123 punch board from We Are Memory Keepers. I made one A2, was all I could get out of it with the paper I had, but it's really cute. Go with one of my A2 size cards. I made 2 of the mini slimline from my slimline punch board, slimline envelope punch board, and 1 of the large, of course. And then what I did was I had a bag, a gift bag, and I keep these white, I don't know about you, but I keep these white gift bags in my closet with my wrapping stuff, and that way I can decorate them however I want for the person I'm giving a gift to, add a tag. So I thought these were cute together. It would actually have looked really cute if I did some kind of border punching all the way around, but I didn't do that. And this beautiful was a sticker, and then I found a U in one of my stamp sets and stamped it black on white, so it will kind of coordinate with that. Now these little bags I've had in my stash, and I'm not sure where I got them, some paper supply company. And what I'll do is if someone orders cards from me, I'll put them in here to kind of protect them a little bit and seal them up. And I'll probably seal these up with the washi that has the rainbow, so it'll coordinate. So anyways, I just put some scraps and some stickers and just kind of decorated them a little bit so they'd be cute and not plain when I put someone's cards inside. I just think it adds a cute touch to do that. Okay, and then let me show you what I have left. I have, of course, the enamel dots that I didn't use, and I may go back and use some more. These are some of the bigger journaling cards and some pieces that I just don't think go with cards. And so I'm going to put this with, I have a 6x8 memory album with the pocket sleeves to it, and so I'm going to put these in there. So when I'm working on that, I can have some options. And these are some little chipboard pieces and some cutouts that I didn't use. I think there's a hello in there I didn't use, yes, that I cut out. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. I've got some containers full of flowers and different ephemera, so I may organize those in there. I'll put these with my enamel dots. And then as far as paper goes, this is my biggest piece, which is why I said maybe I'll do some more envelope liners or something, figure out something to do with these. I suppose I could make some more 3x3 cards. And then I have some scraps like this that I may get rid of with no guilt. These are for making the envelopes. These are little pieces that come off when you use that envelope maker. And I have my purple in here just in case I want to use it. And then the sticker sheet, that's all I have from the sticker sheet. And I don't know that I'll ever use this All Good Things Are Wild and Free. I don't know. It may end up being trashed at some point. But I don't have a lot of stickers left. I really feel like I got the most out of this kit. And I want to do that every month when I get these kits, because quite honestly, I don't need more paper just in my stash. What I need are to make things out of it and to feel like it was useful when I get these every month. And since I get the Echo Park, the card making, and the large 12x12, I really want to use up that pretty paper. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and happy crafting!